Hello there everyone, welcome to another great video game ideas not used video, GVGIE for short. As always, I'm Andre, and it is a pleasure to be able to share my thoughts with you. What would be a pleasure if I wasn't being so irritated and drawn back into this crap with people being mad at Nintendo over their YouTube policies. While I do agree that their policies are kind of shitty, I do agree that they're shitty. They've also laid them out for people to easily find them, and so that you can avoid falling into the pit hole of doing something that will get your content claimed or matched. They have put it out there. They've made it available for people to find it. They've made that information highly available for you to find it. And yes, I agree it is flawed information. I mean, not information. I agree that the policies are flawed and the way that they're doing things are flawed. But if you already know it's flawed, you already know it's screwed up, and everybody else already knows, why on earth are you going to attempt to try to beat the system that they set up when you know that you can't do it? There's a reason for that, and I'll get into it in a moment. But firstly, I'd like to talk about a very popular YouTuber, Angry Joe. Now, I'm not going to call him an idiot, because I think Joe is a really smart person. He knows how to work a crowd. He knows how to draw attention to himself. He knows how to make people want to view his content. He knows how to make people want to hear him. He knows how to make people want to listen to him. Now, this guy is smart. He's a thinking person. I can tell he's a thinking person because he went with the name Angry Joe. He knows drama draws attention. And a lot of people see angry and they flock to it. They hear drama and they flock to it. And that's just how people are. That's the mindset of the general population. People like drama. They like hearing people rant. They like to hear people get angry and upset. My channel is proof of that. My video talking about that stupid Huffington Post article, that shot up in views, and I have 41 likes on it. It's just about at 700 views, 41 likes on it. And I was agitated in that video. There's other videos on my channel when I have been wholly pissed off. Those videos get more views. I don't like to typically do those videos unless it's something that I feel is meaningful to myself, like I'm doing right now. But outside of that, I don't do that all the time. And those videos typically stay in the range of 90 to 100 views, maybe sometimes even less, depending on what it is. Heck, the only video that I have that is over 1,000 views outside of the one for the contest that Nintendo had last year to get a Wii U, because that's at like 2,000 something, is the Mega Man Perfect Harmony gameplay video, and one of those. And that video is so high because I give the cheat code, and I know that's one of the reasons. It's because I give the cheat code and I kind of show off some of the stuff that the cheat code allows you to do, as well as play the insane difficulty of the game and get my ass kicked in it. That drew attention to that. And I know it did. I'm not mad about it because I know there's people looking for that information, and my video has it right there, front and center, for you to see it. Now, when I do something where I give you like my creative thoughts or ideas, those videos typically don't get as many views. Do I stop making those videos? Fuck no, because I enjoy doing it. I love making those videos. Hell, my Streets of Rage gameplay videos don't often get that many views. I mean, some of them are up above like 100 plus views, but not a whole lot of them. Do I stop making those gameplay videos for Streets of Rage Remake and the SOR Maker mods? Fuck no, because I enjoy doing them. Whether or not I get the views on them doesn't fucking matter to me. Because I want to put them out. I want to make those videos and put them out because I enjoy doing it. Now, as I said, Angry Joe is a smart person. He knows how to work his subscribers and his crowd. He knows how to work the viewers that are watching his videos. And he's highly popular. He's got over 2 million subscribers. And I think that is a hell of a fucking accomplishment on YouTube, because it's not exactly the easiest thing to do, like people would think it is, but it's not. Because if that was the case, then every creative YouTuber out there would be plus 20 million subscribers, and that doesn't always happen. There are certain things that certain people have that just draw in crowds, and there are certain other people who are just smart about how they get their crowds, which is leading to a point, I might add. Now, Angry Joe at one point tried to upload Mario Kart 8, captured Mario Kart 8 footage that he had. It got content ID matched. He got mad, took it down, and bitched about it. He's already done this once before. And from my experience, negative Nintendo videos get way more views than positive ones. Way more. Now, I'm not saying that Joe doesn't believe the things he's saying. I'm not saying that. I'm saying he's being smart about the things he's saying because he knows that he can get more views by doing certain things. So he went and took Mario Party 10 and put up gameplay footage of that. He was not doing a review, as people would like to say. Nope, he was not doing a review. Because if he wanted to do a review, there are so many other ways about going about doing a review that he could have done that would not have gotten his video content matched. Firstly, you take the sound effects of the game out of the video. Completely edit them out. Show some visual stuff, not a whole lot. Just maybe some key snippets, and talk about the things about the game that you liked and didn't like, and give your opinions on it. That would work. And it would keep him from getting his content matched for Mario Party 10. But that was not what he did. Because there are plenty of other people who do reviews on Nintendo stuff with or without their footage, and has the name of the game and the fact that it's a review on it. Like my buddy Terminator Juice, he'll do his reviews of games. He doesn't really put the footage up, but he'll do his reviews of games. And he doesn't get content matched as far as I know. I mean, I've thought about doing it myself and just making a separate account through Google for my my Nintendo screenshots of games I'm playing on my Wii U or my 3DS, so I can download those screenshots from there and just use them as slides in a review. I've actually thought about doing that. It's not something I'm set on. It would be something interesting to do, but it's not something that's set in stone in my mind. Plus, I'm working on the cross-zone thing, and I'm wholly more invested in that because I feel like that's going to be like the coolest thing for me to do. But that aside, Joe knows what's interesting to people. He knows how to draw people in. And any negativity towards Nintendo will automatically give you a boost for some reason. I don't know why it does, but it does. So, here's my thing. If Joe knows how to work a crowd, he knows how to draw people in, he knows what brings people to him, he knows what gets him his likes, he knows what gets his views, he knows what keeps people watching and listening, then why wouldn't he go ahead and put up a video that I'm pretty sure he knew was going to get taken down, because I'm pretty sure he also knows about the NCP whitelist. And I've seen people use the stuff that are on the whitelist that are not participants in the Nintendo Creators Program, and I've even done it with Tamagotchi Life, when I put up that inappropriate whiny video. It's monetized and everything. No claim whatsoever. It's on my channel. And if you don't believe me, go look. But that's there. That's perfectly fine by Nintendo. It's sitting there on my channel right now. It's perfectly fine with Nintendo. It's a short video, it's like 50 seconds, but it's still there. And it's on that whitelist. So, Angry Joe knows about this whitelist. You don't see Mario Party 10 on this whitelist at all. I've checked it. You don't see it on this whitelist at all. Not one bit. That makes me think. Why would I test the waters on this if I tested the waters on Mario Kart 8 before and it didn't work? Oh, I could put it up. People will see it for a little while. Then Nintendo will content match it, not take it down, but content match it to claim the money from the ad revenue. And then I can get pissed off with them. I can get angry at them. And I can be Angry Joe. And I can huff and puff and complain and bitch and whine. And people will get right behind me on the bandwagon of camaraderie against Nintendo's policies. And yes, I agree, their policies are stupid sometimes. They'll get behind me and join in and make Nintendo the bad guy when they're literally doing nothing wrong. Literally nothing wrong. Not from a legal or a moral standpoint are they doing anything wrong. But I get to bitch and complain about them. And people will come to my channel and people will say, yeah, fuck Nintendo, fuck their policies, fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. Right? That's what they'll do. Because that's how people are. They love drama. They love to instigate drama. They love to be wrapped up in it. At least the majority of people. Did that video not draw in a lot of views? I mean, I personally haven't watched it. I just know from the different news articles and the comments and stuff that's on Google Plus, the gist of the story. So to me, being the thinking guy I am, that tells me Joe played his subscribers. He played his subscriber base. He knew what the fuck he was doing. He knew that he could draw more people in, get them to agree with him, and then on top of that, he could nix completely Nintendo from his channel because he really wasn't interested in Nintendo stuff in the first place. And the only reason he even has the Wii U he has is because his fans bought it for him. They bought it for him. They donated to him to get it. As well as, I'm sure, the games. So the money that he spent wasn't even his in the first fucking place. Even though he made more than enough money to be able to get this shit 100 fucking times over. See a problem here? See a problem here when you think this shit out logically? See a problem when you take your time and you let the wheels turn a little bit and you try to think a little bit deeper into this shit? Now, I personally have nothing against Joe. I have no problem with Angry Joe. I actually kind of like him. But, thinking this over. Think. Use your head. Use your head. Use your fucking head. Think about it. Now he has gaming news outlets jumping on the bandwagon. Isn't this the same thing that PewDiePie did? Oh shit, it is! It's the same shit PewDiePie did. Oh my fucking goodness! Not fucking surprising. And I find it surprising that no one's making this correlation. Like, how many people see this shit and don't think PewDiePie did this a couple months ago? Did his subscriber net base not get a boost? Did his views not get a boost? Did he not get talked about by the major gaming publications? Oh, use your fucking heads. My gosh, people. It's like stupidity is just rampant in this fucking world, and everyone that's stupid. Here's my thing. Stupidity is the majority of the world. I'm not going to bullshit you. Stupidity is the majority of the world. 90% of the people, I will say, in this world are dumb as hell. They're just stupid. Not intellectually stupid. Common sense stupid. They don't use their brains to think about anything other than what's put right in front of them, right there at that point in time. They don't try to figure out any who's, what's, how's, or why's. They just take everything at face value. That is fact. That is right. That is it. And that's not always the case. And the sad thing is, a lot of these people love Batman, but none of them do any detective work. That's what I don't get. Like, you love all these characters like Batman, Sherlock Holmes, and all of these characters think deeper and try to figure things out. You would think that some of these people who admire these characters so much would try to take on some of those traits themselves. I don't know. I guess it's just me. I mean, superheroes were meant to be inspiring, and novel characters like Sherlock Holmes were meant to be inspiring of certain kinds of thought, but people don't tend to get it, I guess. And simple for me, Joe used this as an opportunity to promote himself. That's all it is. To me, that's what it is. You can agree with me, you can disagree with me, but that's my opinion. I don't care if you don't like it. I really could give a fuck less. Like, I really could give a fuck less. The bad thing is, I know every one of my subscribers, and I talk positive about you guys a lot, but every one of my subscribers could just unsubscribe from me, and I wouldn't give a shit. That's the bad thing. I really wouldn't give a shit. Because I'll still put up videos on YouTube, I'll still give my opinions on things, I'll still do what I'm doing. But the thing that bugs me with Angry Joe in this position is that he didn't even use his money to do this. He used his fans' money. He used the money of his subscribers to do this. I think I had one incident where I had a subscriber who was nice enough to give me the money to digitally purchase Mario Kart 8. I was so super fucking appreciative of that. I didn't bitch and complain about the shit that I felt wrong with the game. I didn't moan and groan about the shit I felt wrong with the game. I just enjoyed the fact that I didn't have to pay for it because somebody was nice enough to do it for me. They wanted to see that I got the game and that I would put up gameplay footage from the game, which Mario Kart 8 allows you to do because I don't have a fucking capture card. And I did that. I didn't bitch at Nintendo because there were flaws in how some of the shit worked in the game. I didn't get mad at them over that. I really didn't feel like I had a right to because I got my copy of the game for free. It was free for me. It wasn't free for the other person. It was free for me. So I put those things up. And I did get a couple things content matched because of the music in the game. And guess what I did on most of those videos? The ones that got content matched. I took the fucking music out. And I started taking the music out every time I uploaded because I didn't want the content match. Even though I'm not like monetizing them. I mean, there might be a couple that have monetization on them. Not because I put it there, but because I'm partnered and I think it automatically put it on. I didn't do that myself. But either way. I don't think I have a right to bitch and complain and moan about Mario Kart 8 in the same way that Angry Joe feels like he can bitch and moan and complain about Nintendo when his fan base bought him his shit. His fan base bought it for him. He didn't buy it. His fan base bought it for him. So in my eyes, the least that he could do is do those fans a solid that paid for that shit for him. He could put up the gameplay. Don't monetize it. Put up the gameplay. Give your thoughts and opinions on it. And let them hear it like they want it. Do them a solid for fucking doing you a solid. That's all he had to do. That's all he had to do. But no. He didn't do that. He didn't do something positive because he really, really gave a fuck about creativity from Nintendo. Oh God, if he really felt anything about the creativity aspect of YouTube videos and video gaming community and dealing with Nintendo, he wouldn't have bitched and moaned and complained publicly. He would have done this shit in a private way. He would have, since he has so much fucking sway in the video game industry, and it's pretty damn apparent with all the fucking video game sites that were just ready to jump on this shit. Since he has so much sway in the fucking video gaming community and the industry, Why couldn't Angry Joe do this? You know, talk directly with Nintendo. Try to get a meeting with Nintendo and go over their policies with them, with other majorly known YouTubers. Bless you, bless you. I guess she woke up. Daughter was asleep, but he could get other major YouTubers together like PewDiePie, Markiplier, Chuggaroy. I think it's Chuggaroy. And he does a bunch of Nintendo stuff and doesn't have any problems. Game Explain does a bunch of Nintendo stuff and doesn't have any problems. Heck, they put up pure gameplay of Splatoon without any problems. But why couldn't he get together the bigger, better known YouTubers and work with them and Nintendo to kind of try to iron out the policies? Try to iron them out in a way that they work for both YouTubers and for Nintendo. Why couldn't he do that? Because he didn't need to jump up on the thing and say, I'm done with Nintendo. Who the fuck gives a shit? Other than your subscriber base, who really gives a shit? Oh yeah, I know. Everybody that kind of hates on Nintendo just to hate on Nintendo. That aside, what difference does it make? I personally, if I was in his position, I would use. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Had to get something for my daughter really quickly. What I was saying, if I was in Angry Joe's position and I had the sway that he does with the gaming industry and the community, I know I would have played my position a different way. I would have gone ahead and said, well, Nintendo, we need to work together to fix this. Because I'm in the position of being a YouTuber, I know what other YouTubers kind of want. And we can get a group of people together to draw a consensus of thought of things that we'd like to see that would help both us and you in this whole situation dealing with YouTube. But that's not the direction he went. That wasn't what he tried to do. That wasn't even what PewDiePie tried to do. Neither of them tried to do this. And that's the problem. Like, you guys want stuff to be fixed, but no one wants to give away for everything to be fixed. No one wants to give any ideas or thoughts on how to fix things. It's just, oh, I want this, I want that, and I want the other, but I'm not going to give you jack shit. Now, if Nintendo is give, and no take at all, how do they maintain themselves as a business? Yeah, sure, their policies are just not working well. And I agree with that. I'm never going to say I don't agree with that because they don't work very well for most people. But at the same time, if all you're doing is moaning, complaining, whining, and crying, you're not fixing the issue. You're doing exactly nothing at all. I don't know, maybe I tried to think too much. Maybe I should just be an idiot. Not literally, but be an idiot on YouTube and complain, whine, and cry about everything that doesn't work for me. And just be mad at everyone. And just draw in subscribers and people that'll just say, yeah, screw them, screw that, screw this. I should do that. I should draw in all of that negativity. That's what I should do. Yeah, that's what I should do. Let's see how much money I make off of that. That's all this is about. It's about money. That's all this was really about. It's not about the love of gaming. It's not about the appreciation of gaming. It's not about spreading creativity. It's not about giving just due to who deserves it. It's about getting as much money as you possibly can. While I have no problem with people wanting to do that, there are better and proper ways to do it. without trying to shame somebody else for doing the exact same thing that you're doing. You're literally defending a person that's looking out for their best interest against a company that's doing the exact same thing. Nintendo's looking out for what's in their best interest as a company to remain profitable and make money. It's not Angry Joe looking out for the best thing for him to make money on, since YouTube is his job now. That's basically all this is. It's about the money. And like I've said before in my Nintendo Creators Program video, I don't want nobody messing with my money, and I know Joe don't want nobody messing with his money. But who's to say he's not messing with Nintendo's money? Right? From a legal and a moral standpoint, Nintendo is in the right. Do I agree with them? No. Do I agree with everything Nintendo's doing? No. Not a chance. But at the same time, I'm not whining about them and what they need to fix. I'm thinking of what they could do to fix it. And I plan on putting that video out as soon as I have the chance. And I will tweet it right at Nintendo. That's doing more than what Angry Joe's done. There's a difference between trying to expose something and make it better than trying to expose something to become popular. And Joe did the latter. But hey, you don't have to believe me. You don't have to like my opinion. You could give a crap less for all I care. But I thank you for listening anyway. Even if you disagree with me, you wholly hate my thought and my opinion on this. Thanks for listening. Thanks for taking the time to sit here and listen to everything I had to say. Because I actually appreciate it when people actually listen and pay attention and think about what I have to say. And there have been times when I've said something in a video where my viewers have corrected me in the comments section. And I acknowledge it. I'll acknowledge it either in another video, or I'll acknowledge it right there in the comments. And that's what I do as a person, because that's me. Like, yeah, I might have the whole acronym thing going, and Quan likes to call me letters is his thing, but that's just me as a person. Screw all this. You're still getting Andre. You're getting Andre directly. If I'm giving you my thoughts and opinions, they're me. They're not some online persona that I created. But I did kind of create one with Whiny, and I haven't really used him much. I've got to do some stuff for Whiny. He's got to be more exposed. But either way, you're getting me. I'm giving you straightforward what I think. Agree or disagree, I really don't care. But again, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to just hear me talking about the bullcrap that I feel is stupid. I know that I'm probably not the best person to talk about it. And if you think I'm going to address this point before it becomes a point. If anybody listening to this video and you think I am jealous of Angry Joe, you got your shit twisted up. While I would like to be in his position, I'm not jealous of him for being in that position, because I think he's earned it. He's put in the time for it, so I think he's earned it. And if it so happens that I earned my way to that point, then I do. But I'm not going to be mad at him for being there first. Anyhow, that was it. That's the last thing I got to say on this matter. Thank you very much for watching and listening. Keep your eyes and ears up for more of my stuff. And until the next time, enjoy your games. Peace out.